don't know if you even remember the last time I go live. I can't. So, what up? It's your boy Liby. Yeah, I think I should just be doing this once in a while. We'll be mixing it up, okay? We'll just be doing for English, Pidgin, and everything. So, I don't see something that happen for Cameroon. No, why it's not? So, then for Jody say, okay, man, make time, find time, just don't record a video, edit it since I have a lot that I'm doing. Okay. Since I have a lot that I'm doing, might just go live every Sunday. So more Jody chat, like talk about everything, okay? Even scroll through internet, the thing that we don't happen because I'm hard there on social media for most of you guys who follow me and I don't notice them. But something they was see I'm where I found it funny. You understand? Yeah, most of the things that I even see I'm online, most of the things I see online are just guys arguing with each other. Beefs, I don't really see music. I don't see any good news. Mostly bad news online. Like people that they online, they only fight, quarrel. If you're watching me, just say hi, okay? If you're watching me, just say hi, so I know you're watching, and you can ask your questions. I know it has been long that I haven't come or done this live, so yeah. What's up? Today's Sunday. How's your Sunday going? So for now, if you not join me, Muna, just tell me how on Sunday go. Nato, what's up? It has been long that we haven't come on live, and I look bushy as fuck today. When I see, I don't see. I never shave, I never do anything. Just a casual day, normal day. You understand? So Nato, what's up? What has been going on? IK Jake, Safa, Afapa. Should I be doing this every Sunday? My do this every Sunday. So that's on Sunday, if you do all we will just should answer the chat. You see, I know. If you not hear my audio, tell me say audio declare. If you not hear two at the time I talk. And yeah. So today we'll just go off online. I be see something for some place about some pastor and Reverend Suleiman on us. Wait, my find them. When I figure I drop on a comment them when I say I know how they read them. And then if you want to join this or the talk audio, okay, link there for description when Discord. You go click the link, join the Discord. IKJX, if you're not part of the Discord, just click the link, join the Discord, and yeah, just Neto's bushy like him there. Yeah, Neto. Yeah, now so when man picking the too comfortable, it turn to be bushy. Yeah, when man picking turn for be too comfortable, it just be bushy, they let itself go. But when we start moving out, interacting a lot, going to, let's just say, business places, we turn to say, okay, you know what, for out of the respect for the people we are going to see or respect for the events we are going to, let's just keep ourselves together. Because my begin, okay, if you remember in a way and show all day long, we no need for always the same makeup and all this thing. And I say I'm in my natural element now, so are they. So I've not been online for so long. For most of our IKJs, what are the things that have been happening that you guys want us to give an input on, or you just want us to discuss about? Are there any questions? Are there any things? Because without that, I'll just go scroll through social media because I'm not always scrolling through Facebook. So you want to just be a regular Sunday with me when I say I know. We'll just be going through this through my timeline, and then because I don't record episodes of my podcast then I saw the record and then post the episodes. I've recorded so many of them, so I would record now like this season has 10 episodes, this season has 10 episodes, so I don't record all the episodes and then I'll just release them. You understand? I'll just release the episode. So the way when I do and so I need always do online. I hardly scroll online. So today go to be a regular day, like somebody who goes online to check their timeline and everything. So all we go to check them. I don't see a couple of things the way they, like when I go online, most of the time when I see something then I think the way they didn't make no sense to me or they annoy me a little bit. So I turn to avoid social media a lot. So today we'll just get deep dive. When I see now, I'll start with Facebook and then maybe I enter Instagram, then talk on maybe some of the things the way some blog they see are like major topics, or some of the things the way some blog they see are worthy enough to post or share. When I see now, so more enter Facebook. I see something today about Reverend Suleiman where he talks say Cameroon. Where he talks say make semi-Christian that we just so tight from 500k and upward. Or am I mistaken? That's what he talk now. When I fit the drop of a comment section video, who don't say that thing, now one of the things and that way they reach me. That was the thing they just funny me. Okay, so you like us to talk about Gomez Oba, his massive success lately. Okay, Ike Jakes. Except now only Sunday, not bad for small convo. Okay, so if there's anybody else watching us, you can just say hi so we know you're watching. Then you can just give your own input. Okay, so Gomez Oba, what about Gomez Oba? His massive success. See, Gomez is success. Gomez is career na a tricky one. And I see a tricky one. Because that song say I like a woman. I believe the song is almost everywhere in Cameroon. I was supposed to be on the video of that song when I came to Cameroon, but I never had time because they wanted to go and shoot the video in Liby, and due to my schedule, I couldn't follow him to Liby to shoot the video. Honestly, but that song turned out well. That song mostly blew up on Facebook, not even YouTube. Blew up on Facebook, and most of the people who interacted with that song were Nigerians. So as for the success, I cannot gauge his success from where I am right now, but I believe say it don't gain some sort of leverage for Cameroon. And we'll even get new people that they don't enter that top tier, we don't enter that top celebrity in Cameroon. Chris M. I've been wanting her to get her place in that top spot for a long time. You don't get, I believe she has a song of the year. Last year's song of the year will be na Happy de Fulang no Je n'ai rien fait, I think. Song of this year na that Chris M song. Or am I wrong? Or maybe some people, like for Anglophone, some people will be biased and say that Gomez, I like a woman. But to me, I believe saying that song because she has been looking for it and she finally has it. When I see so I'll just talk the jump all over because plenty thing in the way information and data don't reach me and plenty thing in the way I don't observe, and so we'll just the pick and the go. And I see while I scroll through this Facebook. I see now. So yes, I see Gomez. He gets a song with the shoot. I'm now here and okay, yeah, 90s. Gomez Oba, woman audio. Statistics, YouTube 100k. Okay, yes. Facebook 5M. Like I told you guys, it blew up on Facebook. And it just posted 20. How do you know say what? Maybe this the reason NATO want me to talk about this guy and the success he has to go through. Oh no, necessarily say he's topping the charts. You're not seeing a chart. Spotify 60 and counting. Boomplay. Okay, let's just go through the stats. Okay, so woman audio. Let's go to the start. YouTube 100k and counting. Facebook is always counting because every day everybody. You understand? So Boomplay close to 200k. Okay, he just rounded this shit up. Spotify 60k. Other streaming platforms like streaming sites like Brazy, Street, blah 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 blah. Oh, Asian, don't worry, una boy. Okay, when I say I don't put my artist in now. Okay, Street. Biggest song on the street. Most popular chorus now in Cameroon. Like I like Woman Plus. I know the thing Nyash play those two songs. Okay, I think I don't understand what he just said. The etc link. Subscribe. Okay, don't play yourself. Good it. Okay, based on these numbers, right? This is most successful song, and the reason. Okay, this goes back to when I said most Cameroonians or Africans are on Facebook. That's why I prefer most of the times to put things on Facebook, because YouTube, when you post your things on YouTube, right? Most of the people who actually watch it are foreigners. So if you want to build an audience in Cameroon, you need to target Facebook, because almost everybody is on Facebook and almost everybody is on Facebook and WhatsApp. You understand? So the numbers on this 5 million that I see on Facebook, I don't doubt it. Yeah, like if you go to the stats of that song, right? Okay, wait. Mata Gomez Naso Aski something. Okay, let me ask him to tell us the stats, okay? Like where they were streaming, what country has the highest amount of streams and all that. Majority is Nigeria, because the population of Nigeria also permit that, and the internet in Nigeria can also permit that. So ma ask Gomez play with most of that Facebook stream then come out, because I believe it's not Cameroon. Now why that when I see that stats on Facebook and that 100k when I see on for YouTube this one, right? Mostly na Cameroonian them, no be Nigerian them. But the reason we high so for Facebook now because Nigerian they share an internet chip for Nigeria. Almost everybody is online. But I see now. Now why that when you go on ground you need mostly hear that song. But if you go for club where people they play that song. Okay, Mo just say that song no be street anthem, but na song for use and control club, then a song for make club make it on, make it boom. You understand? So you know for the walker for street or you hear bike man, like when I went to Cameroon, you know for the pass corner road, you hear somebody play, like it, you know for the pass you hear and they play and for store them. But when you go to the club, almost everybody understand that because that song was designed for such environments. If you go for club, you play that club, all man will respond. Like majority of people for club more respond. But not be that kind of song with the street. So when you see the kind of successful Facebook, so no say now because it don't cross enter that country the way most of the people they always do online, because it's not Cameroon. Most Cameroonians are on WhatsApp, not YouTube. You see, I know. At right now, Gomez, I want me tell me the location because on Facebook you can see that. Mm-hmm. 1 minute at the chat way, then I'll get back sooner. So it's Nigeria. Now Nigeria, on now. So even get a bigger market in Nigeria than Cameroon. When I understand to I don't know. So yeah, that song, the success, that's a personal success, but when it comes to success is success, man. So when it comes to the song being the song of the year, let's just say in Cameroon, I go give that Chris Emmy song. Si non. Chacun sa chance, on a chacun, chacune, on a. I don't know the title of the song, but I like the song. I just like to hear it play. When it's playing, I enjoy it. So this song, I'll just say Song of the Year. Mulita an award they can soon. So small time will start nominate. Put them in the vote. Like Song of the Year, Artist of the Year, Male or Female Artist of the Year. That's it, no. So, yes. Congratulations for Gomez, man. It's been a long journey, long time coming. I believe if you don't monetize your Facebook for Gomez, people that don't know Gomez, if you don't know, you can monetize your Facebook. Sometimes will be maybe they know if you agree monetize and because of the clips where you use for this song for put up on Facebook, they'll say copyright this person own this person own this, you cannot monetize the video. But if you succeed for monetize this video for Facebook, then I can say your success is really worth it. Like this song, you don't generate a whole lot of revenue from it. Okay, Neto said internet is not expensive though, network issues. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, network issues. But it not be like the best as it is for those countries the world they talk about. You understand? It not be like as smooth as it is for those other countries the world don't you talk about. You see? So yeah. I want to again now. Okay. Plenty thing, like I said, plenty thing and different inside what I don't see I'm online with did it go on for Cameroon Day. Okay, that look a new song. How many of you I don't listen to that look a new song? Why they recommend me this thing? I don't even follow this person. Posted. Okay. Okay, I don't listen to that local song. For most of you guys, if you haven't listened or watched the review, you guys can go and watch the review and what I thought about the song. Dear Martin, okay. Lucrative business, can someone start in Cameroon with 200,000 francs? If you already get a place, great question. If you already get a place, then if you open off license or if you buy wholesale mimbo every Sunday, the turnover go high because alcohol is the most lucrative commodity in Cameroon. If you argue me for that one, tell me another commodity in Cameroon will be more lucrative than alcohol, and they consume more than alcohol. So Neto. Okay, he say I mentioned Molitan Award. What do people gain from awards? Okay, well you understand the basis of award shows, right? You're my guy. We understand the basis of award shows. What are award shows? Okay, Tila Tafare 610. I haven't heard this song. Yeah, damn. Okay. Ma answer your question, then we'll go back for me for man con they say Tata online. The Chakara online. So award shows, when you think about award shows, what are award shows? They are recognition awards, right? They are recognition, like they are celebrations. I see my hair long now. But just press it in. It's fucking long. So award shows, they are recognitions, like acknowledgements of your body of work or acknowledgement for success or acknowledgement for a certain achievement. A body come together to acknowledge that, okay, we see you, or we acknowledge that you deserve and you are at this point in your career. It's almost like best male artist. We acknowledge that you're the best person, best male doing it in this country, in this field, in all these places. So award shows are acknowledgements. You understand? That's why they give those awards. Those awards are not worth money. They're just like a physical representation of that acknowledgement given to you by this and this organization. Sometimes these things, most of the time, people who make money during that whole festival are the award organizers or the network that distributes it or broadcast it. Because during award shows, most parties, like the artists that come together to receive the acknowledgement, because sometimes they want the acknowledgement from that company because they look highly of that company and they feel like the company recognize them. So if a company gives you an award as the acknowledgement, they recognize, it's like a recognition by them that you fall within the category of people who have done this amount of work and deserve to be recognized. You understand? That's how awards are. So go with that in mind. The Molitown Award is the Molitown community acknowledging certain people for what they have done within a calendar year. So that's why we nominate these guys. If I were in Cameroon physically, I would be giving out physical awards. Like I'd already designed something, but I'm not in Cameroon, so I couldn't pull through with it. And I had to record the award show to read out the winners, because sometimes they're just open there, everybody can see it. If you vote, you see it, okay? Because once you vote, you see the person leading. Because for the past 2 years I've done it and I haven't recorded it. When I want to record it, I always feel ill towards the time of recording, or I always get caught up with something, so I don't even have the time to record it again. But Molitown Award Show is a recognition by the Molitown community that this person is this. And the community, I always try to keep it fair and honest and genuine. But another companies, like, let's just say Canal d'Or, right? Canal d'Or benefits from these awards because it's a TV station, it sells ads, right? So when they nominate, or when they have this kind of awards, they nominate these guys and let them come, and their fans watch it, okay, to see if their artist got the recognition they think he deserved from that body. So during that period, the viewership on that day, on the award day, will be so high, so they sell ads to companies and they charge companies higher for ads. Like their sponsors, they charge them higher. But for Molitown, we don't even capitalize off that to make money from the viewership or during the award day. We only just let the fans vote to make the public decide who is best in this domain, to make the public tell everybody, okay, this person is great, this person is great. But if we had recorded the video of the award to announce the winners and the acceptance speeches, because I have contact with most of them, I can just say, okay, we are recording the Molitown Award, you can just do a video, and you won, you can just do a video and send. So when we are doing the award, we can place the video or insert it into the award when it comes to the acceptance speech and all that. But I haven't had time to do that, but I believe this year we'll do it. Okay, so we can add some things to it to make it like an award show, like an online award show. I had that inspiration from somebody, another YouTuber, who from a show, a company that does online awards or in-house awards. It was fun. Though they designed some small trophies, that they had to mail it to those artists. I believe that's what I'll do. Now I'll design some trophies that are worth something and I mail it to them. But awards are not cash rewards. Where you see something like MTN giving cash reward for Song of the Year, second Song of the Year, collaboration of the year, that's money you deserve. That's not an award. That's money you deserve, because when people subscribe or use your song as cornerstone, or they use your song, or they pay that amount subscription to use your song during their ringtone or something, MTN, the money goes to MTN. MTN makes money from it. But they don't pay you, but they use pretext that you won the Song of the Year award, MTN award, and they give you 250k. If MTN is giving you 250k as an award for you having the Song of the Year, just know that song has made almost 5 million for MTN. They're just 250k or 500k. Just know that song has made 2 million francs for MTN before they are just acknowledging, and that's the most downloaded song. Just imagine if your song is the most downloaded or most used song in Cameroon. Do you think that song generated just 250k for MTN? Like when you call somebody, you hear the song playing. MTN, the person paid I think 150 or 100 francs to get that as his ringtone or his cornerstone or something. So MTN, so most of the time, most award shows don't pay artists money. They don't. If an award show is paying you money, is because during that award ceremony, they are using your nomination to generate revenue from your fans. Okay. Let me just find a new Discord link and no Discord link and send to you, IKJX. Let me just open Discord and send you, just post the no Discord link in the chat. The audio is going to be distorted for a sec, and then it will come back, because that when you're launching Discord, that happens. So like I said, if you see an award like, I don't know which award is that in Africa, if it is Afrima, right? It means during the nomination, I think most awards need to do it, but most awards don't do it, because during that nomination, during that period, right? I think there's one person pending. Or am I wrong? NATO, youngest. Okay, IKJX is online. Okay, IKJX, if you're on your phone, because I can see you're on your phone, right? You're on your phone. Click on the menu up. There you see the various rooms. Just click chat room. Then you join chat room. Okay. Click chat room. Then you'll be able to join chat room. From there, when you talk, I'll be able to hear you, because I can see you in the Discord. I'm in the chat room. Just click it. That's where the audio chat can take place. So when you talk, everybody watching us can hear you, and I can hear you too. I know my mic is muted in the chat room, but if I turn it on, I think now, if there's anybody in the chat room, you can hear me now. Like IKJX, I can see you in the chat room now. Just say anything, and let me see if I can hear what you're saying.
Yo, Daily.
Yo. Okay, everything is good.
Yeah, it's Chris now.
Okay.
What's up?
I'm good, bro. It's been a minute. Like busy trying to put things in place, working and all that.
Yeah. This is true. All man those scares now.
Yeah, no, all man those scares now. Inflation, there's inflation. There are so many things. After COVID, it will take a long time for things to come back to normal. You understand?
Yeah.
Especially us here, that the thing really hit. When I came to Cameroon, it was like there was no COVID. When I came to Cameroon, I was putting on mask. Everybody was looking like, okay, I know this guy is not from here. I know this nigga ain't from. I would just get into a supermarket and I put on mask. When I leave the house, I put on a mask.
Bro, you came 1 year too late. You came 1 year too late. Would already keep COVID since.
The truth now, say I don't even believe say that COVID may even affect Cameroon like the way people did. In fact, the whole Africa, right? Mojo to say one state is the amount of death where they get a Mojo say in a state like California, it passed the total population of death that they get and throughout Africa as a whole.
True.
But that way the brand launch vax.
I say government they use the thing as motive for their own small mafia figure back there, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, some concrete perspective, it no knock with that way, no touch with that way at all. People died for sure, but it wasn't that much of a big deal. Yeah.
Okay, do you imagine say now the percentage that for people that will be affected for Cameroon, the entire way the one launch vaccine, they told me the start for Africa. It makes sense.
Imagine. No sense whatsoever. So the go start on our population mortality will be the lowest.
You understand? Where it means say that's in a whole conspiracy like okay, so conspiracy they'll get not even conspiracy, not the way they happen, but I just say majority for just say majority like all we will be too comfortable and naive to a fault. We would blatantly sitting where it happen and wait to people they do, and would see people they push the agenda, but just because they tell we and because one can't say that thing for mindset no be too it happen. Go now it not necessarily cancel the fact that it not they happen, but not too it happen.
Yeah.
But a few people that they get common sense and they go like for put 1 and 2 together, they will actually notice as the sun since they actually happen. And we not be majority for the world.
Say especially for year and a years and so that thing to be there, especially for England. But for years, some guy they do it from the start, they not to know the COVID.
The honest thing I say, that's in the affect nice. Yeah, that's in the affect that is certain wage gap, if you understand.
Yes.
It affect a
Yes.
certain wage gap. Because even people the way Mu just is celebrity today, they be talk say they get them. Technically,
Yeah.
if you look that in fine, now marketing, because that celebrity there, they be talk say they actually get them. Because during that period, if any death occur, whether an accident, whether I see you be get diabetes and it kill you, whether I see you be get
Yeah.
liver failure, any sick way you be get at that time where you go
They
hospital,
just, they
they
just link and
record
talk
them
to
under
COVID. Yeah.
exactly. You understand?
Yeah. That's a
So
fact. Not true.
so
Not true.
they be just link under that thing. So time way just imagine time way Russia and Ukraine thing start it disappear.
Mm-hmm.
You know why?
Not at all. Mm-hmm.
And you know why they thing disappear?
Why so?
Because that's in there. So now
The marketing angle we don't change.
Russia, Ukraine, their own influence and power on the media can pass that thing on. It take the spotlight away from that thing.
Now some different agenda they just bring at that time. They start selling a war instead of selling sick there. Yeah.
Yes, you understand. So that way, and I believe me to say that one a fight for like Mujo say power between the people that they do on top. Because that one China coming on, Russia and Ukraine they don't bring that on. So if you listen now, China different one does start again for China. You know, say another one does start. You want to start another one, but I just say inflation we don't can now, so don't make a normal pay attention again to that thing for China.
No time for that thing, yeah.
You understand?
I know say the COVID thing too last for long, so guy they didn't even get that desire for pay attention for another that kind of thing, that kind of thing. Them guy again has some different kind of problem. Yeah.
So now just it's in that way be happen. So how you in? You get any new project the way the record them?
Man, this must I begin handle on some family thing them. I get 2 EPs already done, already recorded, everything's done. Yeah, I get some different priorities, and now and then we take the time.
That's it. No, of course.
You know, so from really stable. That kind of way. So one hour and but you need a drive. On time is something I even palavas money. As you understand,
exactly.
Drive. You need to fully into the project. Yeah.
Something something they were even because I don't like I talk, so I don't record my podcast today 9 episodes. Episode 1 of the episode I talk something say music in Cameroon is a hobby, it's not a profession. Not true or not false?
No, not true. Not a fact.
Yeah, music in Cameroon is a hobby. 99% of Cameroon artists, forget about the cars they drive and everything, they don't make money from music. Because they get money from somewhere else, not music. But
even if they put it under the music or the entertainment brand, it's mostly like they make money from selling their brand rather than their music. That's the thing.
But that's the the developed market everywhere, even the Western market, music is just an outlet. It's like a channel.
Yeah, exactly.
To sell anything you have. But in Cameroon, even to use that channel to sell in Cameroon, artists and Edwa. The thing I say, for Cameroonian them, not be say the money, no day for the music. Not because the culture be uneducated about making money from music.
Yeah.
They be uneducated.
So and all we saw will be a victim of that thing. Yeah. There are many things we don't know as artists over here. There are many things you know. Many things you know. That all will be very guilty to conceive the track, go record, that are the easy part of it. Now, how do you market it? That's the most difficult part of it. It's not easy. Yeah, it's not that easy. You know, say Malemi, for example, I get my team by profession and training. I be communication specialist. Yeah, I'll be corporate communicator. I'll be there to launch campaign there for all the companies, all that kind of stuff. So that music I maybe like 15% of my life. You understand?
Normally, of course.
That kind of 15% of my life. But even though the 15% they way there for make more. And
yes.
because when I saw another one thing to that, I say, you know, some man like me, I be fake purist. I be man way, I fit do that thing there, so that guy they go up, no point, and no disrespect, right? But I will always try to push the envelope far. And you know, so when you be very sensitive about your craft, even when you get opportunity for put that out, if you know, say thing if it come as output, no be equivalent to that input you put and you put outside. You know, so at times you sleep on projects for them to have a better impact when they get out.
The part of the education for monetize the music with Cameroonian artists that make part of that thing, the distribution. One thing that I feel for certain, I say Cameroonian, they never understand distribution. They never understand them. When any song where it blow up for Cameroon is as a result of its organic luck. Not be saying now strategize distribution. It's organic luck.
Yeah, just that kind of thing. The way guy they just vibe for the track, they just
vibe for the track and they blow. And with that thing, I did lightning. With lightning, if you strike twice for one place, you understand?
Facts.
But if not strategic growth and distribution, you go understand and say because very few people in for Cameroon now. So when me have to talk, say they get that strategic distribution. You get. Now that, and if you see that kind of people now, when you see them they release online, you need to get that lightning striking to what they talk about where you see when they release songs so they give 2 million views or 5 million views. But
I don't know
but when they release song, you would work for all you hear them, but when you go online, you see the numbers they ask yourself, say, how this song get the kind of number?
Yeah, not true. Because you need no time when the thing take blow bets. You see the
number they low online, but it they outside.
Yeah.
You understand? So na person that do strategic distribution at that point in time, that man they make if he make more money from his music past person where release song it get more views because he understand place where audience and they place where in it for put the song for circulate.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's just like this it's just like this Facebook live stuff with you. I think that was sometime last year. He be deal with them, this guy Josie, He been mentioned something where I noticed plenty bloggers and they even pinpoint them. We see talks the kind track that we get for everything to us. Some track they do the sell for punch they just like I don't come on and whatever and it makes sense. It makes sense because in no sense that kind of track they regarding for that end. All man don't need to get the same track. So you see, he get a brand. Where that brand get now multiple products away, they don't now know how to market each product in a specific market. You understand? For some the thing get maximum terms and it goes in line with you just don't concerning strategic distribution. That's it. You know, must distribute at the same. Just get to make a like okay. I get track now. I go make 2 million people they get the track. The way out of the 2 million. Sometimes even get that kind of 10,000 if you buy the track, for example. They don't make sense.
Another one to not say where you
put out. Another is underground artists they blow fine.
Exactly. Underground artists they make more money than mainstream artists. Or another one I say, but you want to release that track, you say your aim now see you want to meet 2 million people to release them. When you release the track at that time, you don't set your expectations say it goes too high. When you know hit even 1/10 of that number where you believe say that thing go do when you know do first of all demoralization go start now the first part that you understand you'll be demoralized now the first one that the next one I say you go feel like people they need appreciate what you release and you need to get the support where you deserve and with to be frank you don't deserve anything from any man. No man don't deserve anything from any man.
Morally it's painful. Yeah, morally it's painful. You need to be strong psychologically to get the lesson out of it.
You understand? No man, like, see what I do on some short clip I put on my Facebook page. Guy that started telling me say, wow, we talk that kind of say you don't deserve anything. With some person, now some person people say it calls on Cameroon artists their name say that particular artist then they so when they release when they want to go perform they deserve at least 2M even if they give a perform for 10 minutes. I tell them man say no man no deserve. It call Kosi, pull over they call Kosi, Tizi Pancha, Tila. I mean Askia.
Shots have been seen up post,
I just to say that no man for Cameroon no deserve nothing because no man no owe you anything. So the small example where me I get and I say, and the reason why Ghana because they don't put in a lot for their crafts for make Cameroon music better, and yes, they don't put in a lot of dedication and sacrifice for their craft and music better.
Yeah.
So to I just yes, their music good, their quality good, their video them good, all that's in them. Now wait where they put them for their craft. So make I say maybe the best, right? The example with me again, I say, if you come for some village, you be the best complex for that village. When are only the best complex for that country, for that village, then the whole country knows the best house for the country, then for that village. People then for that village, anytime they see you for road, they just give for the give you money because you don't make that village be recognized because you get the best house for that country, for that village. No. Now between you and the people that they stay inside the house, now na business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now between you and the people that they stay inside the house.
Yeah.
But now, if you want gateway to where you deserve them, take and say you go for that particular village where you build a house for the electricity no there for that village. You bring solar for there or you bring some big generator to supply electricity for that village, right? They reward till you earn them now the electricity bill where people will pay you at the end of every payment cycle that you earn, that you deserve. You don't put in something. You did gain reward for that too. You don't put in.
You don't put in something when that thing they turn now come back for you in a different way. Yeah?
Exactly. But if you just get in a house, that house not only you want they appreciate that house. Even though people they appreciate the house say it's fine, but not need nothing for them. But say you don't be fine house, me they give you money because you don't be fine house. You understand? So
wait to be the benefit where then they get from that now.
That is the point.
Yeah, it's telling
you understand?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think I now go time now into music, right? If they want to go perform now for that show, you get the best song among all the other artists they do for that lineup, right? How many people them you don't bring for that event because that event organizer na a business he organize that event na because maybe na person we own a club or a bar or a festival. The only way if you generate the money na if the number of people you bring out for that event spend money where it pass which way you get for pay you so that you break even.
Of course.
Or money where it cover the organization cost so you break even. Not just go for some show to say you deserve the amount where you know if you generate more than that amount.
Yeah.
And when it now the thing that we plenty Cameroonian then for put over their head. I will see people go to rants online say they post the song them people they need the support and need to give views but when you coach person or when they hear say they suffer especially like that Bless be on when people they hear say they suffer see it don't go viral. But when you put the song people they need one go watch them and people they need one go share.
People they need one go watch them, yeah.
That one to go see I'll release the podcast like I cover the topic or that one to go with the mindset and psychology for most Cameroonian. The truth now say the majority of the Cameroon population be drained, emotionally drained. Mojo to say in a harsh word like frustrated because of the system where the country get them. And for the place where they don't live majority of the country. So that emotion they drive most Cameroonian them. You see or no? So when they see person where they away from that norm, from that way they know like reality. When they see person where they out of with them, they know if you put their hand or justify why the person they out of that norm with them. They go turn to hate or they go turn to look at the person in like now whether they attribute that like to witchcraft, so they'll turn to look the person in a negative light. Say the person, the man will be no always to be play draft for the place or be they do it in eating money for us. See the worker show online.
Find some excuse why that person don't
why the person there for play with day. So because of the nature of the country and the way it don't be structured for keep people there in position, people the way they believe say that system way they for that country be designed for keep you for that position, they decide to break away from that system then succeed. People the way they still be in prison for that system, they look you tell you say that man don't do something where it be beyond the norm or be illegal or be negative. So they look you in a negative light. And the biggest motive with the biggest goal or outcome where they try for justify and for the mind and say that person don't do some negative thing. So wait till they look forward to when that person will be normalized back to their level. So when they see you, they succeed and you do all that in them, they see they wait now for years, say, okay, oh, the man does the suffer, or the man they don't lock the man don't come out in again, and I say, okay, he's back to our level. They go rush now for go see, wait to make that man come back to level.
Come back to that level, yeah, exactly.
So anytime they see you, anytime they see you, they go, it's just like group of friends they win a girl them, or then they get their lifestyle, they get their standard them, they all then they talk say they know if fall for a man for this, all then they together, then they grow up because we age human being they will grow apart. So when they grow up, any man go on side, then the one go for social media, you start saying, say, dear friend don't married, dear friend don't born, dear friend don't do this. For their mind, anytime they see that thing, it go feel like say they go only remember now the image where they get down with that person type of or they not be being nothing, and they go to look that news station the person they didn't, then you'll be like with this not be said disgust, but they'll feel left behind, they'll feel abandoned.
They start blaming the person now for having reached a different level. That is, you're like unconsciously blaming the person for no longer being where you are. Of no longer being the way.
Then subconsciously now they could wait or the hope for get news say the person don't get back to their level, maybe like divorce, or maybe the person is sick, or maybe the person don't poor, or maybe the person with that a friend with the jealous say don't marry them, na poor man. Then they start to see don't go marry another kind of man. They will try to find a loophole into that success. Not majority that for Cameroonian the mindset. So another one to now say Cameroonian no say if they move 100 francs give you now because say where it go enrich you, or move just if they move 1,000 give you say it go enrich you, it feel reluctant for give you that money. But if you know say it get a service for you for little or nothing, it go gravitate towards that thing. So this is that thing the way Cameroonian the people that they get into marketing or business in Cameroon, they need to understand that mindset. They understand how for use that mindset, play on that mindset. Forget the money where they want to get them.
I say something there because as usual we always compare industries and you always get some people online. Then one company can almost every company probably just because they claim to be patriotic. That's something I'm totally against. The thing with then I say fit whatever marketing tool you use, you need to use a lot of psychology. You don't sell something to somebody because that's what you need to sell to people. You need to sell something to somebody because you know the person is capable of accepting, of appreciating. And it's that will no one learn how. You don't think that way. You understand? We need to think that way. See the way that they drive the typical Cameroonian artist and say, well, if they so some track the way they sing and style, some style the way, some popular track the way they sound the style so that's why they go studio now. I must sound that way. I'm only changed now, only one or two words, and I can't sing them. I must sound that way. In that time, the Malongs is making that track the way they sound. You know that it kind of sound and it's a soul comes and so. You know, say sometimes they get that time, yes. Guy they just put up for their mindset, that is what you have to do. Still with the
I believe say they still do. I believe say Malongs is sound that now. But it
they still do aspect them on top. Yes. You don't just make them. That is, you don't attach them to a brand. That is his sound. He has his type of videos. He has his type of. In fact, he has his gimmick to say it out. So, see a guy they never understand and say, you the one copies on different my gimmick, but in gimmick it's an act. Can you act it better than that person? Probably not. And that's what guys don't understand. Star power.
Yeah. It did when stand-up comedian thief another one a joke. You know if you talk and the way the man way he actually write the joke.
Exactly. The joke itself be funny. Then I say, to the faith understand and I say that man
personality with the person the delivery of that joke.
Only a way for talk, only a way for deliver, only if flow, only in stage presence. Now all that thing they contribute for making people they laugh. Now all that thing they contribute for making people they like her. So now one thing that way Cameroonian artists as a whole understand. Cameroonian artists they need to be there. But at times you need to push that button far. Yes, you need to push that button far. You need to there. You need to try and do something that's unorthodox, something that will not necessarily be understood to its core at first, but something that will be appreciated because it's different. Because that's another thing. And Mark gives you another example. You don't take note, say, for Cameroon, if you want to best change your opinion about something, you need to make a fear. Either you need to make a fear, or you need to put that guy or that individual in a state of total bliss. You need to give him maximum food. You need to give him maximum beer. You need to give him maximum comfort. So that's why for talk say the way to break through at times is psychological. It's psychological. You need that sense factor. Yes, you will make track the way guy will dance, guy will go club, guy will vibe and everything. But what is that element in that track that makes a person come back? What is that element in that track that makes a person subscribe for a longer term? Now that one thing that would lack up from those shows. Yes, I don't want that. Because see I'm this way. See I'm like, okay, you get a company now. Right, you get a company. Obviously all company them, whether you be in a commercial, whether you be in a how, you must get competition. Because you're not the only person. You don't have monopoly in that sector. So obviously, even if you're not offering the exact same services as your competition, there's definitely going to be a similar point. Definitely because at the same sector. So wait to be that for French they call and say avantage comparaison. Their advantage. They are one particular thing where guy if you look from different way they offer the same services to you, but they say no, I go for the one. What is it? Is it your music? And why I'll tell you why we progress to say the one thing the way guy that they lay the most emphasis on. That thing the way it's hard for them for distinguish themselves from the other one. Like person will tell you, okay, in my video they shall not spend that kind of 250k. Okay, my 250k small, so I went of 600k, 700k for the video. Okay, good and fine. Now, for that video we don't do it now. How many of your peers if you afford 600k video? They plenty. So how is that video giving you an edge over the other ones? Nothing. You guys stay around. You guys revolve around the same area. That will listen to your track when the track complete. That's what that track dies. It's done. It's done. So what as you take the example for lightning, how did you do forget that strike that lightning effect twice? You can't if you rely on that luck way guy like Franco began because since we Franco Coelho petit finish, Franco don't die. I mean, excuse me for the lack of better term, but when I mean don't die and I say Sotel is still making money quite alright. He will never reach that level of stardom ever again. He don't die so done. Even guy like Stanley no ever reach level or ever again. Because you need to be consistent, you need something else. You know, if you just come, throw sort of who their items are showing up paper now, you can also new concept, job vibe. As that one, you need to renovate yourself, you need to reinvent yourself multiple times. And why that underground artists, they always get an edge over mainstream artists. Because the mainstream, if they follow the public agenda, say, okay, this is what is booming now, so I need to situate myself around what is booming now to equally boom. But now the problem is when that thing stops booming, do you have the necessary resources to follow up with the next trend that's coming up? Probably not. So at the end of the day, you realize that you're a jack of all trades, master of none. What is that one thing you have? If you take Nigeria, yes, we know the whole 80-20 rule and everything, but one specific thing with Nigerians, whether you take Nigeria in Africa, the male, whether you think that rappers, the other chopsticks guy, that guy they get identity and need change. And that's one thing I think has enabled them have a specific stamp, whether not for movies, whether not for news, whether not even for their business to they get their identity. Which one now become only identity? You know they and whether receiving from media like we get media station there. They will not get media corporations because we don't get no one. They understand. We will not get no one philosophy way that the philosophy that will be put out that the thing that we want and people they subscribe to. That is what we are putting out there. That is what we're making available to people to say, okay, this is the company. And I think you don't mention that plenty time for the podcast. So what is that mark you're putting out there? But now, okay, if you stick out until some branding, but if the branding is something that every other person does every single time, then how do you push it? It's not possible. It's not possible. So then they one table then it's the other person and say no, talk it in because you don't know you are not at that level of
the thing I say,
they ever try for it to visualize them. Yeah.
The thing I say, when anytime me I decide to I want wake up talking for my podcast, no say I don't implement that thing for my life and for other aspects of my life.
Yeah.
It get the result we figure. It get the result with me at the talk say it go get. Before me, I want to call my podcast. You understand? Because that's it.
Yeah.
Music, where you use music is an outlet for sell other things. Me, I use my my YouTube channel as an outlet for get deals for people that way. Okay, they want to advertise this, they want to market this, they want to do all these things. It did the same like artists. But now, you as an artist, where you did release songs so you want to get reach millions of views. It's just like me, where I say I want to drop the video, me go viral, get 1 million views. No be so I think me I think and I say I build a niche, build a market. For example, people they pay my review their song them because I don't carve out a niche of the way I review song and get a formula where they review that song then there. You understand? So people they go always they pay say okay they need my review, and then casually like when I do podcast I then talk about general topic that one is still for increase the reach, but for the core people they want to understand say. Like me, I like the way me I talk. The 100 Cameroonian they get common sense. Even though it passed 100, but when I want to talk, I to say okay, I want to talk for the 100 Cameroonian days the way they get common sense. Now more than 100, but you understand. So the one day they get common sense, they understand which way me I talk and which way I want to do. And I want me that people the way they get that common sense, me they make up, me they try to make the people that they around there they not get that common sense, me they understand it too how they talk.
Yeah.
You see now. Now I know if you wake up, come online, they talk, say, do this or do that or do that. With me, I never implement that for my own life.
Never implement that.
For most people, they don't know. For people, they don't know. Me, I be started as an artist. I be one of the first Cameroonian that for get music for Spotify, iTunes, and that time it been a Google Play Music. You know, it been a YouTube Music. I get one EP where it make them for the homepage for Google Play Music. For guy they want to start do their research, when I go search on Facebook and I made a go dig am for Google, they go see them. Time when it come out, I be one of the first Cameroon artists that their song go Afrima. But the thing I say, how the song that you go for the you do it, no be say you must get the best song for the planet, but those things them count if you want to turn that into a commercial something. But you need to know now it get for do with connection and know the right people. Right now, I be one of the playlist curator for Spotify for Africa. Now, if you want me a song come off a playlist for Africa, if I feel curate your song may come off the though it costs money, but I feel curate your song may come out. Like playlist is the new TV and the new radio. I feel curate your song may come off a Deezer playlist, come off a Spotify playlist, come off a YouTube music playlist. And I feel the most artists them and that's be controlled by major record labels in the USA. Atlantic, Sony, Def Jam, and Columbia. That people them that not them they control playlisting for inside most of the streaming company them. So for you to get your song onto playlisting, you need for no person where it they link to that company there, or you need for no person where it they link to that one of that streaming platform them. So for inside Africa get 13, Nigeria get 7 E1. Now whether you see they enter playlist them anyhow just go they get 7. South Africa get 3. South Africa get 3. So for French Africa, me I be French Africa on. Me I be one of that people that they curate playlist for inside the whole Africa. People they don't know. And some part then I say very few people that I work with or when I know them, they know now. But I say Cameroonian they know if you know, and when you tell person you know if you know, I know if you believe until you put a song for playlist. Cameroon artists then the way they don't get song for playlist, you know if you ever believe.
Business side of the thing. That's in ignorance.
Yeah, no, they don't know.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah, you see, very few because most people because me, I feel to say I be major distributor of Cameroon. When I talk that in somehow believe say distribution means say person will put your song for iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, Boomplay, and all these places. No. Forget your song, forget a Boomplay banner. That banner waiting for homepage with the slide. So me, I feel put your song for Boomplay for banner. I'm one of the curators. And no person will have to say put that my song for there, they will put it for banner for homepage, they will put them. That's business. Sometimes it be the cost budget. Now the reason we record label they control that sector them for all streaming and distribution platform now because record label they get heavy budget. Where if you buy other place them, buy other top listing them. Now when their major artists they release you see their major artists, their profile and their picture there for all the top playlists them and all the banner them for all the homepage them. Because now money with now marketing budget with the run out for back that guy. The people. You understand?
Yeah.
So but as an individual independent artist, if you not get that connection, but you get that marketing budget, you know could still get your song onto playlisting or homepage of that banner there. You know fit because you get the money you give you. You see why sometimes it be independent artists they decide to sign distribution deal. They decide to sign deal. Because you know they get major radio station that you know if you come off of it because the major radio station that they talk now the publicists and the PR them for big record company them.
Yeah.
And you know how many people that order major record label they recommend them all the time say they come onto that radio station that you as an independent artist you joke or say you want come from radio station or TV station how?
They don't figure that priority, obviously.
They don't figure you because that people they sponsor and that people they keep those platforms running. Now,
exactly.
The money
so
they
go give them priority for any service.
First, yes. You understand? So now the thing I say with the 13 way in South Africa, me I be one of that people that way if you say you want to come off a playlist. If for people that don't know, Cameroon at Max Cedric don't come off a playlist, people that don't know. Guy in the inside it has the day gym, the workout, Max Cedric is song they play for background bands. Some person but don't do video when a Max Cedric song they play for background, put them where they work out for gym. You understand? So and a person that why they work with, a person who get distribution deal with you. So for most guys they know if you understand how you tell them, they will just believe say distribution and my way you could put your song for all the places them. Now one thing that Cameroonian they don't understand, and one thing that plenty people they don't understand. For inside for like especially for say you want to go international cross Cameroon border them, you need the international, you need the curator them. But I know always the advice artists they made it like for Cameroon artists, I know always the advice they made it start say they want to go international or for reach their international audience. I go always start for do local distribution for build an audience on ground where if you want to come out to you to go for the town, you know, so you get 1,000 people for the town, you get 2,000 people for the town, you get 1,000 people for the town, you get 1,000 people for the town. Or you release your EP, you don't really know say you need to sell. And something to it bad for me now when person release EP or an album, the seller. I feel talk the one some person here like it be crazy, but if I see you artist you release EP for Cameroon, the sell and 2,500 to 5,000, it's stupid because you know the living condition and standard for Cameroon.
Yes.
You understand? You know.
No, unless you're tight, you're tight for the member also for your business.
Unless you're tight for the them, or unless you get a stupidly big fan base with a very small amount go buy them where you still realize amount of money. But if you don't get a stupid,
there'll be even if you get a stupidly large fan base, try to help them say they will help you make it viral, but they won't buy. They will make it viral for sure.
No, they will make them viral. Yeah, no, understand this? They will make them viral, but the marketing, the percentage, the statistics now say if you get 1 million people, if you release an album where you get 1 million people, they actually reach, we go actually reach 1 million people. Instead of 1 million people, at least 10,000 or 5 to 10,000 go by, where it's less than 1%.
Yes.
You understand? So more just so you don't release the album, you go reach 1 million people. The price now 2.5, right? If that 10,000 people then buy them, or more just 5,000. If that 10,000 people then buy them, now how much that? That's 250 million. And at 2.5 and at 250. Not, yeah. You understand?
450.
This year, 250 million. That's so much money for an artist. But for inside Cameroon, unless you get that amount of fan base, because most Cameroon artists they get 1 million followers over Facebook. 50% of those followers are not bot. They'll be actually people. The next one I say For the 50 way remain, 30% inside that 50 way remain, now casual listeners not be active. The next small of that percentage will remain where they actually be active, no be Cameroonian them. So if you see Cameroon artists they release album, put the price tag, say 10,000, more just say personally salatier put 10,000. No be Cameroonian they buy that album. More just say now the 2,000 or 5,000 people that they outside Cameroon they buy the album. Now a huge amount of money we don't still make them, but Innova capitalize, he reach where he get them. You understand? But now when you release EP in a 5 track, right? You release EP, put a 500 francs, they reach 1 million people. Instead of 500 francs for most people, now little or nothing, they go buy the album. Instead of 1 million people, if 800 people then buy the album because now just 500 francs, that's how much. You don't make almost, god damn. Check out.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Just check the money you don't make. So you need people.
That's a lot.
You need to capitalize on your audience. Okay, for artists the way they inside for pay they to say they want go show ticket there for the show now 5,025. 5,025. How many Cameroonian they spend 5,000 or 25 a night? How many? Now very few, and now people now very niche population they decide they want to spend chop 5,000 for one night. Just for entry, that's just the fee, the gate fee. That's just to attend your event. But the fee be
of all the other things you need to do while you are at the event, all the other expenditures that will come up. That's another thing.
You understand? So for the distribution, like the distribution with me at the do and the way me at the organizer, and I say, artists the organize event. Your target for each city now 1,000. Make sure say for each city, me if you at least get 1,000 people. Instead of 1,000 people, right? Your entrance fee now 1,000 francs for just the man, the girl are free. And when they enter inside that place, when you don't get that 1,000 people that they enter inside that place, everything with the inside that place now still by you, like the drinks now you they provide. Nobody say you provide the drink, but the purchasing of the drink they go now under your account. We mean say you and the event organizer, if the man be sell mimbo now 500 francs during the day for your show, drink will be now 600 francs or 550. The 100 francs on top now your money. So that's already 100 francs times 1,000. And you know if you go club or bar go drink one bottle mimbo, you must drink at least 3 or 4. So that's times 500. You multiply, you discover and say within just 1,000 people they can show where they enter the show little or almost free. By the time that night one over, you don't get almost 10 to 20 million inside that club that night. Because the people that go that club have have a good time. They let that money for enter that event prevents you from making the real money we need for making when they attend that show. Now so festival they make money.
Yeah, makes sense.
Nothing that Cameroonian they never understand them. So for you to get to that level, you need to start cultivate your audience. The way you release song, no the one make the song blow up or make get millions of views. Where the release song, no say, okay, I don't reach this song, don't reach 100 people this time. Who will be the 100 people? How can I retain them, or how I feel constantly be in contact with them? Because how
I feel communicate and interact with them for maintaining them? Yeah.
Exactly. And would they for each way find the one feel like they be part of your life, your growth, your community, they want part of your life. So give them that illusion or make them feel like they be part of your life by maybe if you get a third party where they communicate with them, but keep in contact with that first 100. The next time when you release song, you send them for that 100, and then you go back into public marketing for reach another 100. When you reach another 100, that's 200. You bring them back into that community, can't they in contact with them. The next time we release, do that like Naso they do now. Naso would build the community with the guy that they work with. Do and so for a year. You discover and say in each city you get at least 1,000 people. When you want to go for that city, you need to post at say, if show day for this, please attend. You only just email that people then for that location, so you could day for this place at this time, just for support. This thing is just a small. This is just a small thing between us. I want them to join, and if any man provide 1,000 francs for the entrance and all that, or 500 francs, they willingly do, and because that one will just like a monthly reunion with the artist, like the head of that household. When they come for that event, You make the money, do and so for each city, you get 5 cities, you do and that 10 or 15 million per city. By the time you want to run your multiplier, you are making so much fucking money. There's money in the Cameroon music industry. Now just say Cameroonian, they try to live and observe and copy established or Western market. No, say it be completely different from Cameroon market. The Western market succeed now because it know their limitations and it know their limitations. It know your audience and it know which way they fit afford and they know if you afford and so they capitalize on.
The strengths and the weaknesses, yeah.
But we for Cameroon, one copy now already that a strategy there, they don't put that in place based on that data where they don't fit collect them and based on the markets where they don't fit do them, would want implement that for our industry where it no fit work.
Then also other thing today, I say for some of that thing work because a great idea and a thing where you get the feel, right? There are a few people who try that thing, who have tried that thing and who keep on trying. But then another thing today, I see this one in a purely Cameroonian context because the idea is something that even in the Western market they can adopt it. Maybe not exactly.
No, they adopt and that's when Nipsey Hussle they do become a millionaire even before he want to release the album.
Exactly. Plenty of them they don't do, and plenty of them on don't do.
Tech Nine are one of the richest rapper. Them, but you need to see for Billboard, you need to see for top playlists, them you need to see for TV station. Them not because you get a community inside each town.
Tech Nine never ever been mainstream.
But now one of the richest rappers, then if you check it network, you have head fit blow. But nothing that way they do. He get a community inside each state. We wait to go for that state. You need to put big billboard. They made it no say Tech Nine is coming.
Yes. Yeah.
But you know say sure as it go for this city, they gonna have go meet up these people and this number of people where it go for and now for year did it go and it go for year, it go for year, it go for year. Now so it work. Now so they build up. Two me are talking about practical act. Two me are do now. Now two me are do now with artists who are to work with inside Cameroon.
Yeah.
You understand? So I thought it's a free game where they sell for Cameroon artists. The most guy that they underground for so long or guy that they still be upcoming. They don't know. They just want. They be hungry and addicted to that mainstream attention.
Yes.
That mainstream attention you make them.
Now I have to remember Sunday me and you the talk. Anyways, this one I be commenting for chat section where we talk to me. There are no legitimate mainstream Cameroonian artists.
No one no day.
I mean, there is no mainstream, no one no day. They get that illusion, they get the impression, say they be mainstream, they no be mainstream. Now, see where they kill some of the underground where they even try for adopt that kind of strategy in the city. Say, beyond, look, you gather the people there. You gather the let me just talk. If you don't overdo, I'm even say 3,000 people. You understand?
Yeah.
Because there's some guys who really get viral for a while. But until they help with that, there are people the way you don't target them. Not only that people they are not only your people. You understand? Photo. Their attention be divided from multiple artists and from multiple things the way they go on with. Since for the ordinary Cameroonian artists, you know, say the ordinary Cameroonian artists get for record shop. You know, so and one thing that way, at least for Western culture, that's not that much of a problem anymore. But for Cameroon, I mean, ordinary Cameroonian artists. So I the single school self, they live. They all kind of was that kind of vibe was that hip hop people catch.
Yeah.
If it's if not small 15K, say if not small 15K for any person, no man go back up track, man go down school, my guy, and now more can't see. It's difficult. You do you teach so for how long? So if you help on authority, maybe with that youthful exuberance and everything, I know say guide them through the bad for the school. Because always starting from your school, now always say they go to describe the fire. Now they want these DHS. Some DHS don't tontongo sense, don't tontongo Bishop Morgan, don't tontongo secret. Only so that is how you get know. Then now when you don't do and so, how then do you maintain this? How often do you do projects? How often do you have shows? That is where the real difficulty is. You understand that for talk? That is when I don't for plenty when you want some group we get it also. If you maybe some WhatsApp group we get a kind I think the limit now even how many 200 and something, right? If I'm not mistaken. The way at least you get like 100, 100 and maybe 115, 100, 115, 120, 120 people in there. So they share their information there for shows. They share their tracks and this new EP is available and all whatnot. Then by the time you just want to be serious about it a little bit, if the year say the project don't die down because enough funds not be there for sponsor the release of the EP. You understand check for talk. So at the end of the day, it creates some how to talk. The population, your guide the way they don't start to discourage. And no, if it will be released today, at the end of the day, the EP, the end of will be released maybe after 1 year. You understand? For talk. Yeah, sure. Support will get showed. Really already change date for sure. Support will release track the day. We even give time since guide and go check out track never be released. So now that somehow to minus the marketing, you need that artistic consistency. And for the ordinary Cameroonian, it's quite difficult. Majority of the game they will talk to me, they want to be majority of them. I don't mean scammer. You understand? Like how about it? The one that will be your body, the other end again, they knew how to have the right voice. We know the way that's a function. Guy they know ever can talk and open that. We know the way that's a function. So when you see some man don't maybe do track with okay, really lawyer some peripheral study below there, calling really one look at all do Joe Ken Stevens, really one look at all, get a kind 2, 3 EP and all whatnot. That guy does not constitute the typical struggling Cameroonian artist, and that's a misconception we have. He does not constitute the typical struggling Cameroonian artist. Now that man will probably even get a monthly revenue, probably even stay school. He afford now for guess 110k, 115k, that kind of thing. Then probably now when it go for some snack, go charge with a friend away. If you go back, either DJ or my way the manage the snacks say this so are the artists, I'm a US bikinis, I get flags, I don't know what I think perform, even if I don't give me any money. So that is the reality on the ground. So you need that artistic consistency for even be able to maintain people there. And it might even take example because yes, when they release their tracks, they get millions of views and everything. But just sitting with at times mileage will be there to and we don't be absent for a while. In no future can release tracks, so even though it will release, I will still get people already follow. If you ever say and say before they want to release some track or some project, they ever cause some that kind of problem, that kind of problem with some person. You understand? For create the awareness, for make a movie, remember it, for anticipate something, then he launch this in there, and then he stay quiet again for another few. That unfortunate ends that's never get that artistic stability. For say, all right. This is my schedule. This is what I do for here. I have shows between this month, let's say from January to April. I do only shows. Okay. I do only shows and I sell merch from January to April. By May or June, I have my EP that's coming out. I promote my EP. Let's say for 2 to 3 months. After that, this is what comes next. After that, this is what comes next. Not the problem that. And for that, at times, few people then, because even the so-called managers, they don't even have that management know-how. Okay, that management know-how.
Another thing to say for Cameroon, yeah, manager don't understand what to be manager role.
Exactly. It's kind of every manager. They call themselves manager, but they know the manager them. Majority na say how money take a manager for company. Now man way sometimes na the kind guy then way he don't go abroad come back. You understand? Sometimes he go for studies, he don't come back. He gets rescued. And na the kind of guy then way they ever come. That means every weekend or every evening they around starts. So for some person promote so a periphery if he come for some show, it's not a problem to him. You understand? That is what constitutes being the manager. But now, how much does he know about distributing music? How much does he know about creating a gimmick that you can sell to people? How much does he know about that? They don't have that. So now the thing that context, communal context hard. It hard very badly. You get Because first of all, you get different kind of artists. You get an artist, you get other artists through that trend. Then you get some other category of artists again. They need to do anything whatsoever by not thing where their manager imposed tell them for do. You understand? They don't get no artistic direction. Might not say the manager will tell them say, the opportunity, I enter this stuff, I get with the line kind of track, the rest of the kind of track, the record is they all go down. You understand? I'll go down for so place. Try to get feedback there, all that kind of thing. At the end of the day, wait, they put on only inside since 2018. I don't think count the number of young artists already they don't get the necessary money for record, for the most expensive user, or for shoot the most expensive videos they can and generally now all no. But then what is the follow up? What is the follow up? Okay, you do the track. See, I get to video the one shoot up. But Sunday they will never release away because I know say sometime at that point in time, right? I don't get the necessary resources for follow up something else, so I don't do it. Because you will do it, you create an awareness. Okay, you're creating anticipation, but you need to follow up. Now, while you see companies, and more even take on to a wider scale, why Samsung and iPhone they release phone every year? You understand? They don't release phone every year because they will need money or because they lack money. They release phone every year, even if not the same phone in essence with little modifications. They must release it every year in order to have a notoriety that is top of mind. And it's that for some way we know, so okay, when it comes to phones, there is no year that passes by without me at least seeing a new Samsung phone, a new iPhone, a new this. Keep their level of notoriety top of mind. When they talk about rapper for Cameroon, I didn't name the command automatically. Rapper them the one I didn't come automatically. Singer, I didn't want to come automatically. You understand? Top of mind. You are the people, you are the person your people are thinking about. The way you don't leave that gap. For comeback, be hard. It be hard. Not be any man should come back.
Now whether Sony Ericsson lost, Nokia lost,
to come back. Yeah.
Alcatel lost. You see, I don't know whether other phone that I lost.
Yeah, exactly. All that thing there, Alcatel lost. Sometimes it is Sony Ericsson just die. All that, yes. All that thing there, and you see. Like even some of them Nokia, they all whatnot. Some of them they still produce good quality products.
Yeah, of course.
But that gap, you know, if it come back because the thing is constantly moving, it's constantly evolving. By the time one come back, so new peripheral to them use, sometimes they even do their brand better than you. You understand? It already gets a bigger fan base. He's around, he's all over the place. How do you come back, especially considering how creatively, artistically limited most Cameroonians are? That's where it even becomes difficult because you can always come back when you have that artistic edge. So at some time that we test some amounts on this, say, understands for the entertainment thing, give it matter. I tell you, so you never ever take no say sometime the data that will be younger way. Anyone you want to say, why did he say you will never wait a particular way? Why did he say they ever get some man that time will not be even no sense in a bed man, some man with a kid they ever make hand and so together rub behind them. You know, well, that's some of that it puts in a small Easter egg then would ever negate and then that kind of stick for peace of mind. And that kind of stick for peace of mind. Team the Tech 9. It's Tech 9 now one of my favorite rapper there. But he's not necessarily, he might be, but he's not the most technical. He's not the most lyrical. He's not the fastest. But the way he's thickness, you technically then how kind of rapper this way, you know that typical way. You understand? You just get own gimmicks, so tell anywhere face spins. It's intriguing, so it is stick for your mind. It will make you want no more. And when you want no more, you must get a repertoire. Either they ever tell guidance, look, than for stats or for like do and say, okay, each year they just one track on and off on and off. Just cool down, calm down, think your strategy better, and do the thing, even if it's for 2 years consistently and never do it again. But at least you know that those 2 years where you're doing it fully and you're all in. At times it's better that way. Yeah. You see the Malox, guy they ever do Malox, they say, this is within my clip, within my video, this was some man the way they ever been, they ever wear t-shirt. You understand? it never be bare chested. So slide that small start egg they ever be. Like all that thing
No,
tight.
Malox strategy and gimmick na lyrics. Na personality, na outlook on life, because Malox na that kind of person way when una dey grow. Some person they more ever turn to say no do that thing by your one do. I'm not Malox gimmick that. And na personality na way be. Even when you talk, you do hear, you know, say okay, that's who Malox is.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, it's just him. Yeah. At least he don't put up for some way where you don't now know. Even though it's not an act, at least he knows how to sell it. He has found a way to sell it. Yeah. Because more face facts there. You see, even Male Arafat don't connect with most of the people that we connect with, maybe because of music. Arafat connect with more because of character. Yes, you know that anti-authority, rebellious kind of thing. That time man see a young way, all thing now. This is John do contrary of the law talk was identified to that kind of man. Yeah, you see for streets, Arafat began that kind of influence. You the work out street, so you just see people. He work out himself for nothing. He don't move that Arafat. He kinda dance himself. Yeah, and that kind of thing, you know, because of the music, because he may even get to hear the thing. That's already incorporate the guy character to some point where, even if Arafat stay, you know, even release something, then the police will go find me. You understand? You'll go with for no speech, all that. And they want it that way.
I remember that way internet no be there. I remember that way internet no be on be popular that we na for VCD and DVD cassette them. They would get compilation for that in them. So video be circulated inside some coupe de Calais city way Arafat and some man they be fight for road like way if the blast they might jab whether been at the border now if the blast so might they might jab.
I remember.
You see I just imagine say that's unpopular way internet no be there that time. Now the gimmick then that
imagine
the user. Then even now so you see the comedy thing that way with the way okay skid way people they work a shooter online or the funny video the way the people they do compilation. You be the watch music people they call it so you don't go look in between they put comedy inside like okay imagine that in that time we that rat they put that trap where they put trap rat for chop for trap the rat can sing for front that I believe in that's in the nice coupe de Calais CD and a popular so all man before internet one day. You understand? So the guy they don't understand marketing. Now I say Cameroon. Okay, even that time we no be on day. Even that time no be on day they use VCD before Nigeria one dominate. So do you imagine? Nigeria but they do compilation for MP3 for their song, then they market the network distributor and say not just okay.com. You only listen to why you hear that person only go on to the song. Now he be flop or side.
Yeah.
So I
remember even that first time I remember they download that MP3 there. All song they only know just okay.com. All.
You don't understand, you don't see now. So the thing I said now so we Cameroonian then now would you want to copy that thing that we will forget for no say industry and technology don't move beyond that.
Yeah.
Would want the copy block now we blogging don't move beyond that. Would want the copy now whether you see and say Taiwan start YouTube people don't be plenty as they don't have plenty my attention for YouTube don't reduce and they are doing a different thing. I don't start Discord now. I don't start Discord now. If you understand notice Discord now people they be willing for the inside the conversation for talk like Discord. First time YouTube
so they be part of the community,
part of the community in a Discord that when you hook out the popular now people over join and I say me I know the and I like for that space where okay now me how they try for bring thing for inside environment where you never did it because before people they want to enter that environment and they want to overuse them the amount of money and head start will get out for that domain you don't dey for front where I fit jump go for the next thing. Now that way you see plenty YouTube at the now so that they do this thing. Me and because when YouTube time where you maybe need 4,000 watch hour way, you get 1,000 view, you make hundreds of dollars. So they get I drop video that I be say they do street topic. I drop Malox video talk about Malox so within 3 hours I don't get 40 something K views. Money where I don't want from YouTube alone. You understand? So when all man they join YouTube now when the market be saturated, it need to overborder me. Now the same thing with Discord now. Now the same thing way like Patreon. Now the Patreon now. When Cameroonian they will start to try for incorporate them. I don't get a head start.
Yeah.
I don't get a head start. And the next thing to say, people them now where they go to join that community, then when the people they don't come, now people they way sometimes me I don't help bring them onto that platform. Like most people that they did Discord now people that nobody use Discord, don't download Discord, install it, because I say me they install Discord.
Yeah.
You understand?
So you don't just open us a new perspective to them.
New. That the very thing. First time YouTube been at two people they go play music for Cameroon. You play music, pause and leave and load, and then they play them. Or person they go for YouTube. Or person they go YouTube. Now for go find software, download music from YouTube. You understand? But that way I can YouTube. I start gather that few people that with the few privileged people that they get that kind of internet if you stream, put them for one place.
Yeah.
The community now big, it start open. People that now they join that community now fi jump governor, and towards that period where like how we take consistency, towards that period where me I be silent, that other platform then now they start grow. I jump go for the next one.
Yeah.
And before they do one, the thing I say, the one advantage for being an innovator, and I say when you create them right, you maximize the output for that thing before the market won't be saturated, before the resources won't be distributed to the masses. We don't saturate that market or that space.
It just did any business if we invest in them. The first people are always have a certain advantage.
Mm-hmm. Because YouTube, might just say training. I started YouTube 2015, 2016, 2017. Man, if I show people that my bankroll for that time, they will say towards that time say people they Facebook say Molitown day famla. Say Molitown on join famla. So that we concept start beef sometimes we artists them way their song be there for Molitown music sometimes the way they even make a be force for screenshot my dashboard for that YouTube channel send out for them for that Molitown music. Say no money, the platform no they make money and they monetize the song. If not, when you play the song, you for see ad on top, but ad nobody play on top any man the song.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I they make money now from Molitown CSF and then from that I be Molitown Africa. I they make money now from Molitown Africa, not Molitown music. Molitown music now just say I want put audience there for Cameroon music for one place so that I go give upcoming artists them a chance put them for that place so that time now if your music dope, it go break through. Because for the all man go listen and the all man go to say
which was a good idea in essence. It truly was. Sometimes they repeat to some showbiz to be trying for well.
I try for do that in Nigeria and they be doing in those days with MP3 cassette. They be take MP3 cassette, put P squared, everything. Then put unknown artists them there. You why the song say, I don't see my wife. You go blow. Well, you know the man, but you know the song.
Yeah.
I try for do that thing online because I discovered and say. All thing done the switch from digital to online. So I try for create that kind of thing for YouTube. Like now, upcoming artists they come now. So if you get a place where they know say if your song dope, you drop one for day, you go break through.
Mm-hmm.
Artists then they break through from my platform. Even up to today, sometimes they sit out their manager them. The guy song Charlie B, we sing that song Love Not Love here, Mr. Leo. That song blow on top. It blown on top Molitown music. They no get first 100k views now on top Molitown music. They no blown on top Molitown music. Nenos blown on top Molitown music. Nabila blown on top Molitown music. Would we do cover for that local Sour Romance?
Especially,
that song blown on top Molitown music.
Especially, yeah.
Zinia, that girl Zinia, I guess on song now say overload. That song na biggest song that song be blown on top Molitown music. So that platform, the result be proven like it be the show out for itself. Like plenty artists, they know na A-list artists now, na product of Molitown music. Nabila na A-list artist, product of Molitown music. Zinia, he get as B, but inside Cameroon, it no be that big that way. But for an outside, it big that way. You understand? Plenty of them. Few people they be understand that thing. Jovi be understand, and New Music be understand which why they do them. Who be understand a Big Dream, Javez be understand at that time. So I be doing. So one day they even tell me I put the song for them because they know say when you don't license your song through DistroKid or through a distributor, when I post the song for the if your song they get more view on top Molitown music than it get onto your channel, the revenue they still gonna for your distributor.
Yeah.
We go give you the money instead they help you now make money while they still give you exposure. But upcoming guy now when they like they think make I start fight people that they try for help, then I think make I vex closer. I be fight with people that I help them. And at the thing that Cameroon, when person don't understand something, instead for them to question, they fight against.
Yeah.
Instead for them to question what it happen, they fight against. Skiddy boy who could go online sometimes start posting Molly Town, I want to release my song. If you know what me and you get problem, no share them. I ask myself, say, the idiot even understand the aim for way to do that thing they do. Plenty artists they do that thing. Plenty. Some blog that I don't forget the blog we did that time. Some blog that I intend to say this platform Molly Town, he's making millions every month from Cameroon artist songs. Meanwhile, he's not giving any artist royalties. Now the thing make I go post my dashboard say the thing they so I need to make no franc from the thing. If you see any art onto any song, no say the person don't license that song with DistroKid, CD Baby or any distribution platform. Now that platform they put that art on top, no be me. And the revenue they go now for the platform. And when your distributor, you give you a royalty. You give a royalty at the end of the day. You understand? So I just cut on terms say for my sanity and for my peace of mind. Cameroonian they will still be too limited in a sense say two way they don't understand them, they fight against them. They need even question why they think they so and how it could help them. The advantage now say I use that to build
and that was already quite late because that time they were to get that problem them. I remember I also know I mentioned them forever plenty blogs and they be attack.
Yeah, plenty blogs
they were not happy with it. Yeah. And when they be the attack when I say them say they don't try to do the same thing, but I say
you know what?
So they can't vex and I say they don't be get the same reach as we Molly Town be get. So you worry them now.
You understand?
Yeah, they can't cook up the story now and say this so this so yam no all that kind of nonsense.
Yeah, they can't cook
up. That was already late because that the guy they wants to can start do that kind of thing. That was 2018, 2019. Under normal circumstances, at that point in time, you should already be so versed with those things that you know that's what I'm on age. Because 2018, 2019, combat that kind of stuff, say you are late.
You're late because during early stages, most of the guys they say na A-list artists them now will be friendly with them. Even Dex really know say they no be break now for the even up to now me and Dex really will stay there in contact. Most guys they be understand the aim for that platform. They go to say, the man you be try. You really take risk. You really do, in fact, because they be the complain. I know if you week on any day I go online with they never attack Molly Town for anything or some man never talk something about me. They start say all that money when Molly Town they make and so in a Cameroon artists their money. That money be coming from Molly Town Africa. When Malox enter like that time Malox go clubs on gay whip you stick Malox the fight or Jovi, Stanley Loco for bounce, all that their problem them, Taiwe Tenojo blow to that all that their topic then that time. Taiwe Mimi they be to say Mimi wait see loco Sena Loco here and Stanley they be powerful pick. Or during all that time they show. Now that content them for street topic be the key them money where they make and be to send a Cameroon artist so they make millions every month for Cameroon artists their music. The benefit with me I be benefit and from that platform now when artists pay me I put the song on top for like upcoming artists for enter that market that rich. Now one way that I be make money for ye like I know be monetize them where he pay me I put the song on top and I build the name and the reputation of Molly Town for use them on top Molly Town Africa now for make money from sponsorships and from the rest. That's why they make money. Cameroonian they still be too secluded. Their mindsets still be too secluded in a way where
I don't tell you see the perception we get of this thing. Be it the show and the beats is still very, very far from where it should be. Very
now whether me I the implementer now for the guy there, I get Molly Town management now and I get artists them under.
Yeah.
I get them now. And that artist them for come out for Spotify playlist now no problem for me. Now the advantage that's a step to be ahead of everybody else in Cameroon. Everybody else. So that one that people the way they understand what they do and they decide if we can say, see, we want to work. We want this thing to go like this. Now the advantage that they'll get them. And would they cultivate the audience and would they do it so I don't just say nothing like Cameroonian and if do and plenty people them they'll feel it to say that is a stretch because of maybe their environment and maybe for constantly they accumulate or they release that in them for the build the thing that they build. But that's where they do now, not the cultivation that what they do now.
No, the idea, the idea, the chat will be totally alright. it'll be totally alright. The only problem, and the problem is not at the level of the idea, it's instead on how to implement the idea, because
no, not the
you
limitation of
need
the country, because
exactly.
and the
That
idea
as
come
I
in
talk,
place.
that example one view,
The idea come in place, taking into consideration the limitations we have in Cameroon. I know you wake up, throw out the idea, so I took all those things into consideration.
because the limitations are plenty.
Yes, so I try to tackle the limitations then.
Yeah. Well, the limitations are plenty. Yeah, I just looked in and I looked in it now mostly from an analytical perspective. You understand? For me, the essence not only for inside the butcher or money do, but now for understand why some people succeed or they feel until they can something. The one way they succeed, and the one way they fail. And equally the concept of perceived success. Because when you get a problem where you really see some money, you don't say Innova blow. You understand, but if you say don't blow, the way Innova blow. So you understand, so at the end of the day, we don't really know to you understand, no one know.
So and one thing I mean, I said before me I want to start something, me at the see the end result for the team before I start. Also, I don't do I'm right from that YouTube to the I get other thing that I know if you mention and now I bring her inside Cameroon where it go affect Cameroon on ground where I know if you mention and now I start them. Before I want to start something, same with other Molly Town, the other thing. I see the result where I get them, the financial and the long-term result for the thing before I start them. Then I compartmentalize them. Each compartment, each stage get a result where I need to get them for that stage before I move to the next stage. Where you break them down into segments, so you actually see the result and the end. Now whether I start with 100, 200, you understand? Because you do visualize the growth, you do visualize the success. By the time you want to get to the level where the target they could start big, you could already know say you don't accumulate that small one and get to that level where those big one then be possible.
Yeah.
That's so me at the work. I need to look at person the end result the way most industry record label and artists they inside Cameroon they look at the end result, the high end result from the major or successful companies and markets and industry them. They look at the high end result for this successful industry them. Try for mirror them to their own way be practically impossible. They never compartmentalize with that successful industry then break them down till they get for play where they get. Till they get for play where they fit get the result where they get them now.
I say the point I said that they look the end result, but then they look the available resources. Because I think that time where you want to invest, time where you want to launch,
because at the online now, you get 5 million views for Facebook. They'd ask and I say that 5 million views, the highest amount of people that view the commander from which country? Because when you go on there, your Facebook studio, you see whether Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana, now which one ask them. Now I send an Gomez, I send a voice note. Because I ask you the question, you don't understand. I can say you don't understand.
Okay. Did you ever find for know that in them? Because I already enable you for know now how we strategize, how we segment your market,
Yes.
Wait till you make available for each area again. So that's in it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, what they do, and if finance would once in a while move the can online so the chat like every Sunday. Ideally, I'll try for the do every Sunday now. So as I don't do on this Sunday, maybe we'll do on next Sunday, and then the Discord for people that will watch this thing after. The link is in the link to the Discord is in the description below. You can join the Discord. From there, we can chat the same way IKJX and I are chatting now. When plans like the time I want to do that episode as Saba, people they be flop for Discord, then I just say, when it talk, all man talk for controlled chaos, like where all man they talk one time, so even the artist will be big guests, no be fit talk. So I decide to mute all man.
Yeah.
So,
but so even when he did so, he finds some plenty people they engage, but he no finds some all man they talk at the same time. Yeah. So now the problem now the one that they used to make I feel hard now for self for managing my talking time and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Any once in a while, this is fine. Mommy,
no,
chat,
every Sunday
once in a
I'll
while,
just
so
do and so
yeah,
maybe 2 hours or 1 hour every Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah. Then I go
I didn't get at least you get my mom. Anytime you want to I feel it tap me like even that kind 2 hours prior. You understand now? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
2 hours prior so that you know how
If you don't install the
you don't see me
Discord
at
app for your phone,
quite
when I send message, your job automatically appear. Discord app there, so your notification feature be too aggressive than any other app one. No, and even if you mute the notification, it must still come through that app there. So
yeah.
okay, Gomez don't send voice note. Either wait, Mercy. Okay, wait. My player Mona, yeah.
Cameroon. Most of them come on. We get Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa. They get plenty.
When I send me,
So I don't know how it be happen with the algorithm for that very post. They post the like 3. You understand? Or they get plenty shares of different countries. So I get like that time. I just had to post the put Cameroon flag. Most of those people know I know if they're Cameroonian. You understand? No? But you know we deny our countries. But I know actually gain them tight like fans. You get?
You see, I know. You hear to it now.
Yeah. I get
You see where to have the tongue now for the beginning of the thing. Most of this thing they need to come on at Cameroon. Most of them, like I talk now, whether you see and say, well, you there for street inside Cameroon, you need to hear the song. But when you go inside club, he say most of them don't even say be Cameroonian. You understand?
Yeah.
They feel they be Nigerian. Now whether some are post one Gomez Oba na the first Cameroon artist way. If he get a major international hit where he pass the I Like You Woman, you open the floodgates for Cameroon and they'll start enter another market through it. Because his sound be easily palatable, easily digestible. I know be too niche like rap or Afro, the Cameroon kind of music.
It's open.
It's too open where you feature Nigerian man and Ghanaian man, una no understand, but that name don't go across. So now if you start feature other guy or if you start the own team start push and through. Gomez, he get yeah. So now the two will be trying to talk. Say the guy there, so now one of that guy there, if they just cross through the Cameroon market, the Cameroon floodgates go open.
Yeah, he's in a good spot. He's in a good spot.
Yeah, for good spot. Yeah, Rich Casino. Yeah, Rich Casino. Rich Casino too. Wait, now another man too.
They get the hits now for see how for strike the road hardest. Yeah. For maximize that hit really now.
No, it already get collaboration with the whether na Oxlade or now I don't know that Nigeria guy name, but yeah. So now if you get collaboration, most Nigerian artists them now they not find no say be Cameroonian and they could part that. So once it don't establish because most artists they blow.
Easily infiltrate,
Now the music they go because the perception where person get some people they easily accept you when they feel so you be part of them, one of them. Because of your sound. So the perception where they get them of now the thing they make it they get a success we get that now. So if not me, I concentrate on my music. Jody go now when they interview me, ask I say you come out side before I will make a minute no say nah Cameroon, but I don't go always the drill am into my music. Because from there they try to say isolate all man, claim more some people more than the other one, and that one go limit your growth. You understand? It go limit your growth. But Nigeria now the cool kids of Africa. Now whether Nigeria fit to say be Nigeria when it comes to entertainment, then people they instead flock go corner because they be the most populated and they be like the cool kids of Africa.
Yeah.
You understand? But if you don't mention play where you come out, so you know come on to Nigeria, the Nigeria they go embrace you. Hence making you a cool kid. Hence making you a cool kid in that same market. From then when they start asking your nationality, you are already into the market. You are already in the market.
Yeah.
Plenty guy in there will know that nationality. Yes. So you see,
the guy in a good spot.
Yeah,
maintain now. At least it be one of the rare exceptions the way you don't say he and Fish now two guys where I don't always put very
Yes,
high.
yeah, and Fish then
I don't
too.
always they did this on their own way. Now that kind of guy then way, even when you listen to their crafts, you know say no, this thing if you get positive reviews any site.
Mhm.
Yes. My kind of yeah. Yeah, and Fish, they will get that extra, they will get some spiritual side to their music. Yeah, especially Fish. Yeah, get some
Go
spiritual
Messi
side
EP
for the
way
music.
go Messi EP na one of the best they really. Yeah, and Fish now. That two guys and they said they been know for craft body of
Yeah,
work.
yeah. No, then yeah.
You listen
The
to
major
Messi
make a
EP.
the music major end for your ear, you feel am.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel am. Yeah. But I be cool, man. I mean, I be man for old school. All these on a shaking body. Once
No,
at least
no,
every
me,
once
me,
in a while,
me, I
five
be,
year
me, I be
man.
old school man. I just say me, I be marketer. You understand? So I
Yeah.
connect to
You
the
get the big difference between me and you. And I say me and you get that we get that old school background and knowledge fine. But I
yes,
say
yes.
you pop out a little more. It comes to market.
I be
Yeah,
marketer.
more.
So I listen at
Pop out,
the
yeah.
virality of any sound and any genre. I need to go with what I was grown up, what I was ingrained in me. I try for understand why certain thing that they work at a certain time. Try for maximize or capitalize or use them as a marketer.
Yeah.
Because if you
way it
come
makes
from
sense.
a normal life, if you come from a normal time, which I listen mostly, now calm, chill, old school boom bap or R&B or soul
Yeah.
or emo rap, that kind of music, the way you feel listen for a long time, we no tire. Because any high song than this, you know, if you listen for a long time, we no tire for listener.
No, you don't feel.
But if you play person like J. Cole the playlist, but if you put in a J. Cole playlist, a JID playlist, or old Kendrick like the Good Kid, Mad City, them, they're not too harsh. Where you know to say, this not about knock my head.
Yeah.
Yes, it did too cool. Like it get rhythm or you listen. They can hip hop with a blend and with jazz, with you know too harsh.
With jazz, yeah, soft.
Now the kind of music then that way. If I want to get into a zen for work for a very long time, I just play. I made play for background. But when it comes to having fun, because fun naturally, you know, if you have fun 24 hours straight. But when I want to get fun, I get into the audio wild kind harsh. Because I understand ways to be so unique about all that sound them and why did it work.
No, you know, say all songs they get their own spirit. No, every song has a spirit. It has a spirit it carries. It has something it triggers and ignites. Yeah, yeah. If you tell Lady Kendrick, what's the title for the track again? The Blacker the Berry, for example. That track are madness. If you listen to that track, jam your head for what? you understand? That means only the way they carry you, if you make a jam your head for wall, you don't even feel pain that time. Yeah. That is
so genre of music the way it don't get difficult for me for casually just like organically so drill. Like I get very few drill songs the way I like and because when I listen it invoke an emotion. Like some song you get Skepta featuring J Balvin. That song they soul drill. And then you get Can you 5 Year Foreign featuring Kanye West and Alicia Keys. I like that one too. Now the two drill song then that way I feel we could play them because they no beat or Kanye West that he done that album, the drill song that they did instead of done that album. They no be too
well done,
they no be too generic like the drill you hear some mama get hi-hats and slides just flop and throw out the whole song. Then just the talk offbeat on top all the time. I know generic like
you know Saturday trap music thing start. That was a major problem. That was a major problem with it. The fact is, first of all, it be generic. It's the same thing, the same cadence, the same.
Now the reason why I don't like drill.
Then
but when you listen any drill way,
they make no creative effort. They just go that same style way. They go out of the pocket. Offbeat, with time. If you listen to
the lyrics, it is similar. Then say they talk about one and the same thing.
Yes.
You understand now?
No
now what I see that two songs the way I don't just mention and so and they stand out to me because when you listen them, you know they like drill, it did like soul church choir song where it get the drill slides implemented in them at certain points of the song. Where it change your emotion, they fluctuate. Your emotion, they fluctuate when you listen up. But other drill song they do, yes, some more you take beats that make the add slide on top. Boom, 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 boom. Like, then just started talk one and the same thing.
It make the whole thing too predictable. Now that sometimes, especially when it comes to hip hop, you see a good rapper is not necessarily you don't determine a good rapper by the quality of his overall music or sound, like the quality of the verses. And for that thing to take 9 back. Because Tech 9 days, so Tech 9 don't feature plenty there. They really do. You understand? Trap music, all the kinds in the way they get that typical sound. But once the verse starts, okay, the way he approach the verse from a lyrical and technical standpoint, it make you forget that stereotypical sound where you feel. You understand? No, now that little thing way, and that thing they so easy for them. You need to be for some elite level. Yeah, so elite level for being able to just change the entire complexion of the song with the verse. You need add no kick, you need add no snares, you need add none of it. Now only your verse quality to change even the emotion of the person you feel for that. Yeah. Because sometimes that okay, see like this designer Timmy Turner. Right, that's it. I know that song be hot sometimes. So,
yeah, Timmy.
So my first time when I hear that track, I did for Tabin House. So guy them for Tuesday they play. Me, I know me the track. So I only hear that towards that end. You understand where they add that violin, all that kind of thing. So I just like the way I know you know to the guy the talk 7. I mumble to them, but I just like the way sound cool.
Now the production, me I be production head. Me I be production
Yes.
head. Your production they catch me first.
Yes.
Now whether I don't like me drill because
It's
drill is not
the production
artistically
being limited.
polished. To me,
Yeah.
I always like say if for artists now, okay, if you release song today, you catch me out of surprise, like you intrigue me. Do you know how they judge you now from that standard from the first time when you catch my attention?
Yeah.
You understand? I feel like compare artists now to yourself. So if you release the same thing way it attract me the first time you release and the second time, you know go intrigue me again because I don't hear them before. Still from you.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
if you release another thing again
evolve.
if you release another thing to again intrigue me, okay, but it fit to your identity and your brand. Now another thing that again.
Yeah.
Now just what they.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear the way you do that thing. Then I download the track now. I hear the whole track. I'm a bit disappointed. You understand? Because for my mind, I that thing I say no, but the way me and analyze my music, like from a creative standpoint, this thing should only be a hook. You understand? It shouldn't be a hook that is incorporated or changed somehow for it to sound like a verse. Because it was the same thing for 3 long minutes. I was like, no. If you add 2 good verses and you maintain this thing only as a hook and you slightly modify it as an end, it creates a totally different complexion. I'll be record something safe. I'll do some small remix mashup kind of stuff with that idea what we get out. Yeah. So now just that small thing at times they change complexion because like say the old hip hop heads like millions who no feel like we get at times we get a difficulty of adapting to the new things that come out. That's a fact. And why that somehow to people feel for evolve the way they feel evolve. That's not true. But the things we are saying now from that creative standpoint, because you don't feel you can't be somebody who is ultra lyrical. Then all of a sudden, you have 3 verses.
And the new hip hop now so that way trap. Now trap can kill R&B because all artists now they rap now auto tune and it like they signal sing.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you don't can kill R&B.
You just kill R&B just lost that natural flavor where you feel get entire the get it and the keys. Remember Fantasia, no? Those days.
Yes.
Fantasia, yeah. Yeah,
Alicia Keys, Keisha Cole, them Sent from Heaven, like that time
Keisha
where you say
Cole,
Chris
yeah,
Brown release, we been a big deal. Where yes,
yeah,
Neo release na a big deal. You understand?
very big deal.
The
That
last era,
early 2000s.
the last era for R&B where it makes sense. We been August Asina. Now the last era that
Yes,
way R&B
yes,
makes sense. And then after that,
yeah,
trap soul now come you can make a if you differentiate between hip hop and R&B with the guy named
exactly.
that guy named they can go back. We can release trap soul that wait. I don't release on song and Zidi. Where do I find that song?
No, and me
Bryson
too, I don't
Taylor.
forget the name. I
Yeah,
don't
na
forget the name.
Bryson Taylor. Voilà.
Yes, yeah, yeah,
That week out that album Trap So we win best R&B album. Wait, and listen to that album, I would
yes.
ask myself, so now hip hop this or na R&B. From there now you know if you differentiate them. Now from there way R&B now you because Trap So be title as R&B album, but when you listen now the hip hop with the year today they on top.
Yeah,
Now the hip hop with the year today the rap melodic rap be there on top the whole album. Equal and Trap So. You win best R&B album. You win best new artist. You win artist. It just even August has seen that album to be get some song the inside we get that element. But Bryson Taylor you can take onto a whole new level. It be already creep
you
in.
know,
I
say,
say August the own
yeah,
era be been that last era for R&B.
yeah. But you know, say, one of the things the way it
For
killed
male R&B or male R&B
confidence
because
from the,
Rihanna to still try for keep female R&B when
yeah,
it
no, I listen to
release.
see, yeah, the system.
When it
Yeah,
released because the
you know,
last
say,
album I na auntie since then it don't release anything again. It never released. So for
no, you know about this, yeah,
male R&B die with
yeah.
Bryson Taylor.
You know, say, one of the things the way the key modern music, especially from a qualitative standpoint, so you can say that is desire for one create some hybrid style. You understand? Where now a blend of multiple singing. It's not fundamentally bad, but the problem with it is there's a high chance you lose the essence of the genre when you do that. And now one thing to that way you see even for Cameroon, take even some era with it, especially time when Joe Vista released them with Cash, where it changed his style from that vocal lyrics, you understand that vocal, pure
The
vocal hip hop
yeah.
lyrics where you be get that spirit throughout that HIV album. Yes, throughout that HIV album. So where it changed and now it look cash where you start get that kind sound when I can develop now is other men took the take and now started doing another stuff. You see three guy that reacted to big drop mentality. That means say all the other things we don't do am, he still label himself as rapper. You understand? He still label him as hip hop. But that way it drop mentality. All man see a clear difference between see where he do am and see where he don't do am of recent. And they just immediately link and majority of people they reach the tongue and say, no, this is the Jovi we like, or this is the Jovi we knew. So it make us some way, they let's say see where be the release they be they bad. Then I say it was not that hip hop essence. And that's something when you decide to do hybrid music, whether this there is you change that fact. Change that fact. If you do R&B get spirit, R&B get spirit, R&B get principles where it make and the person where they listen to the thing they react for some specific way. But where you don't decide for doing that hybrid style, you feel create magic, not true. But you lose. In fact, you need to lose essence on both sides. Yeah, in order to create something that's in the middle that you're there like I feel take proof with some person they were doing bad for do that in 2016. Right? We minute you only have for French. Jovi said they even manage for French. I don't forget. So some person I don't forget. We all track them. He made the feet talk French fine. You understand? He only force himself for French. It's not the same. they not do track wave for English. No, it's not the same. No, it's not the same thing. So at times when you want to try
But I'm
and
too swag.
create a whole
But that song was a meme, right?
Yeah, it was.
And it blew up.
It was.
Blew up because it was a meme. It blew up because of that.
No, it blew up because of the objective. You understand? Because it was a meme. But had it not been a meme, had it been something like, he's really trying to pull out something.
Because I liked it. I just liked the beats and the production of the song. I didn't even understand what he was talking on the song, but I just liked it.
Exactly. No, from a production standpoint, it was dope. But I'm just mean like from that, maybe that lyrical point of view and just the way he thinks. It's not his thing. Like he would rap, he would tear beats apart for sure, but just that language barrier is a difference. So maybe some of these guys going need to understand that you get more at times by doing less. Like instead of struggling to be a hybrid jack of all trades, where if we're talking Afro, he's here; if we're talking rap, he's here; if we're talking stick to something. Stick to something and create your brand around it, make your history around it. Master, look even left on Nigeria, don't matter MI get Afro tracks, he has one of my favorite Afro tracks ever, 7 Days with MI. I don't know what I did that track. That was I think 2012, if I'm not mistaken. But MI really do 7 Days. It's not that level of MI, you understand? A different person. Yeah, a different person. Till when 1919, now you cannot, if you change up. So I just saw that in there.
Okay. So Marcy, you don't go to Lionsgate. That can't go into the place Lionsgate. It didn't Yaoundé or Nadwala.
No, Nadwala, I never go in Douala since. I never go in Douala since. I never go there. But I would Douala there.
Okay. Maybe for end of year, if I can Cameroon, I'll go reach there. Because mostly, I ever split my time between Yaoundé and Douala when I take Cameroon.
Okay. Yeah, mostly I think me presently now, since because I've been a boy, since I come boy, mostly hardly even go to Douala. Low and all that, I hardly get time. So I want to go me down the side.
Okay. Marcy, I'll end the live for you. I want to listen to Rich Casino. Either release this thing. Kamani to the release song. I want you to tap there now, so releasing them, then talk with them on the project. Then sometime we release the episode them after.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Okay.
We did together anyhow. I saw Tom now. Sundays. Yeah.
So
at least most Sundays I only can add.
Yeah, most Sundays, of course. No, most Sundays I'll try my best for the same way to do, and so most Sundays.
Okay.
So thank everybody who watched this, and yeah, Sunday episode. My close the Discord. The Discord app with sometimes the close the day for background is still on, you know. All right. So yep. Thank everybody who watched up to this point. It's 2 hours. I doubt if anybody listened up to this point, but if you did, okay, thank you for watching. We'll be doing this every Sunday. Okay, we'll just be doing this every Sunday, and yeah, we'll talk about everything.